If you were to here on Saturday, we'd have another 1,000 people around the area that we'd have to kind of bump into, but it's going to be fairly empty and open for us today. So we're going to check it out and see what we can see safely. So one of the things that is really important and is constant in the Rocky Mountains is change. So everything is changing right before our eyes out here at the Maligne Canyon and in the Canadian Rockies. So right now we can kind of see the start of the canyon, and it is being fed by the Maligne River, but if you can tell, there isn't any water being run right now. It's all frozen. However, once we get into the canyon, there is a lot of water. So it's going to seem kind of confusing what's happening down there. But to understand this whole landscape, I need to tell you where the water is coming from. So we're in the Maligne Valley, and far up Maligne Road, all the way above Maligne Lake, we have the Maligne Mountains. Now the Maligne Mountains are glacier-topped, snow-capped mountains. So everything that melts there in the Maligne Valley ends up in Maligne Lake. Now from Maligne Lake, it goes into the Maligne River. You can drive over a bridge right where the river meets the lake. It's beautiful. You can see rainbow trout spawning in June right underneath of the bridge there. And from the Maligne River, it then goes into Medicine Lake, and that's where things get kind of tricky. That's the disappearing lake. These Rockies, these Rocky Mountains were all formed underwater 350 million years ago. So now it's really tough to even think about that. But it was a tropical water system here that all of the sediments were pooling up and piling up underneath the water. And once the continental plates collided, they pushed all that sediment onto land. That's why we have these mountains. So throughout this limestone rock that we're going to see today, there's all sorts of little fossils of sea creatures from millions of years ago. So I'll try my best to point some of those out. Of course, a lot of them are covered in snow right now. And we'll have a look along the way. Let's kind of spread out here so I can show everybody this little map here. So these cleats we're wearing today, they are pretty aggressive. If you ever think you're going to slide, just give them an extra little stomp and they'll grab in for you, most certainly. So welcome to the Maligne Canyon. Today we're doing the Maligne Canyon Ice Walk. Hopefully it's an ice walk and not a water walk. It is pretty nice out here, so there will be a lot of melting going on. Right now we are at the Maligne Wilderness Kitchen. So the plan is cross over the first bridge, very beautiful, same as the second and third. We'll tuck around the fourth, then that's when we're going to go climb in the canyon. And we're going to see how far we can make our way back up there. Now of course, that's why you hired me. We're going to go as safely as possible through there. If I don't think it's safe, we only go as far.